Hello, everyone. Welcome to my virtual kitchen for another class sponsored by Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies from Broward County. And tonight I'm going to have a vegetable soup inspired by Caribbean flavors and some ingredients. I'm going to use coconut milk, butternut squash, peppers, jalapeno, cilantro, cumin, coriander, all those spices that I love from my Latin background, my Caribbean background. And it's also warming to help you deal with any cold. My family, my grandkids were sick. And I know that soup is in the menu in October and winter season. I love soups, and butternut squash is one of my favorite ingredients. Thank you for being here with me one more time. My name is Chef Dulce Jimenez. I am a health coach and a wellness chef. I love to help people eat better, cooking better at home with whole ingredients and actually delicious food that I want to eat, that everybody wants to eat in your family, and also help pregnant moms and pregnant women to have a healthy baby and a healthy pregnancy. I have here some of the vegetables that we're going to use in this soup. I have a mixture of poblano, jalapeno, green bell pepper, red onion, and this is going to start the sofrito that I'm going to make for my soup. I already have the butternut squash boiling with a little bit of water. Let's first start by sauteing all these vegetables. I'm going to start my skillet and add all the veggies. You notice I'm not using any oils. This is a non-stick skillet. And I'm going to start seasoning right away. I have a mixture here of cumin, coriander, and garlic powder, and salt, with more granulated garlic. I'm gonna add thyme leaves, a little bit of oregano. When you're using dry herbs, make sure you brush it between your hands to take the oils out. And I'm gonna put a little bit of the water from the butternut squash that I'm boiling. That's the water I'm gonna use for this soup. Or you can also use vegetable stock if you wish. And I like to use 2 pots to do my soup. So here I have a pot with the vegetables, while the other pot is cooking or the meat or the chicken. In this case is the butternut squash. And I want this soup to be as fast and make as quick as possible for a weeknight. This is a little bit of cayenne pepper. I want a little kick. This is a little bit more of fresh coriander that I grind at home. Oh my God, such a great aroma. Love it. Now I'm going to add a can of fire roasted tomatoes with the vegetables. And I'm gonna let this get happy. Let me season with salt. Wow, can't wait to taste this. It's a very nice soup that is chunky, but also at the same time, it has creaminess with the butternut squash and the coconut milk. Now I'm going to bring the butternut squash and add it to the vegetables, and then transfer this to the soup pot. I'm gonna be adding the butternut squash that I was cooking in plain water, where you can cook it in vegetable stock. soft already. Gonna give a lot of creaminess. And that same water I'm going to use for the soup. Wow, this is a chunky but creamy soup. Look how the butternut squash is getting mushy now and making this soup creamy. I'm gonna turn this off. And carefully, I'm gonna transfer all of these veggies to the soup pot. I'm going to add a little bit of the water. Not too much. Because I'm going to add now also the coconut milk. Oh, it smells so good. Now, let's give it a taste. And let's re-season it. A little bit of the cayenne pepper for the kick. The garlic powder. If you have fresh garlic as well. A little bit of the coriander. Lime leaves. I will re-season everything, and I'm gonna put a little bit more of plain cumin. Oh, wow, so beautiful. Love it. Now I'm gonna cream a little bit of the soup with a little bit more of the coconut. I'm gonna puree in my little blender, my NutriBullet. Okay, so I'm gonna add some of the soup. The liquid of the soup. The veggies. I want the liquid to reduce. I'm gonna have this reduce a little bit more. So it's even more concentrate. This to the hand. Wow, I love it. A little bit spicy. I'm gonna put a little bit of the coconut again here. Miso. Miso is a fermented soy. It's gonna give some umami and saltiness to the soup. I use white miso. Be very careful, this is hot. Now I'm going to put this back. And it's going to make this soup even more creamy. Wow. This is fabulous. Taste it. Always taste, and retaste. Wow. Sensational. Very good soup. Very different. I'm gonna get this out. That's basically it. You have a soup for the weekdays that is easy to make, comforting, warming. You have veggies, spices, herbs, and you just need very nice crusty bread. Look at this. Wonderful weeknight soup that you can make in 20 minutes or less. So here you have the amazing, creamy, and chunky butternut squash soup. It's so delicious, different flavors, spices. Try it. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. I love it. It's creamy. It has this butternut squash taste, but also fire roasted tomato and the peppers, red pepper flavors, and the cumin in the background. It has some jalapeno and poblanos and coriander. Mm. So delicious. And I have some butter that I always make with herbs and garlic, and I freeze it, and you can use it anytime because this soup needs some butter and toasted bread. Put a little bit of it. Oh my God. Mmm. Mmm. You have to try. Mmm. 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 Wow. It's like a, tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich, but better because it's healthier. Mmm. Such a lovely soup. Mmm. So, if you're watching on YouTube, check the recipe. Make sure that at the end, you let it simmer until it's even creamier and it gets this fabulous consistency. Guys, I can't stop eating it. It's too good. Thank you for joining me in my virtual kitchen. I hope to see you next time. And don't forget, if you're on YouTube watching this, like, share so everyone can enjoy this easy to make, delicious warming soup with tomatoes and butternut squash and peppers and spices I know you will love. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.